There's plenty of iron farm videos out there, but I gotta say, none of them look like an iron farm. So today, in hardcore, I'm gonna build one. And a total of 6 hours later, and I have a partially working iron farm now. Using a little river, I managed to transport all the villagers. And just like that, I am finally done with the iron farm. Now that I'm done with the interior of the iron farm, I need to start thinking about the exterior, but I might need a few farms before I can do that. I just wanted to mention that, man, this thing makes a lot of iron. With paid work, and definitely not unpaid work, I managed to get a bunch of villagers in here. With that, now I can start getting a ton of quartz.
Liar!
And then I can beat the ender dragon, so hopefully then I can start to get end rods and other things from the end, like an elytra. So that way I can work on the exterior of this, because I'll admit this floating piece of cobblestone doesn't look too good.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Blaze rods! So I'm trading for e-pearls and dude, what is that? Why is there a million of them in there? Honestly, if I kill them, it's not really worth it, because then more of them are gonna spawn. See, now with all of them up there, I don't have to worry about any more of them spawning. Gentlemen, as the final hour approaches, my victory is imminent. I kind of forgot to record with my microphone over this. So hindsight is 2025, soon to be 2026, and I'm gonna do a voiceover. I seriously thought that my death was impending in this fight, but this was actually so easy that I just turned it into a montage of me killing crystals and then killing the dragon in about 1 second. Okay, maybe 3. But still, as you can see, I didn't even get low on health. It seriously is too easy. I thought, oh, well, it's hardcore. It's gonna be a slate challenge. Man, this is easy. In fact, it was so easy that this is actually more terrifying. Bridging across the void. Which, I'm not gonna lie, with photon shaders, yeah, I don't think I want to fall down there. Not that I would anyways, but like, this looks significantly more terrifying than just the normal void. My guy, it looks like I'm gonna fall into like, hell. Like, what is that, bro? It's just purple.
Oh my god, he done did it. He got the elytra.
Yeah, you know I did. And now I'm gonna fly home. Oh wait, I forgot rockets. That was the one thing I forgot to bring on this entire journey. Seriously, it was the one thing that I actually forgot to bring that was genuinely important. Because if I had rockets, I could have just left right now. But instead, I had to trek home for about 8 million miles. Insert clip of me getting full netherite and gearing up completely, because I kind of forgot to record that entire thing. I will say though, I broke about 30,000 netherrack blocks for 8 netherite. So, it's a lot rarer than I thought it was gonna be, I'm not gonna lie. But I did get it, and I got my armor trim set up, and I got everything, but yeah, I kind of forgot to record that. But anyways, here's a squid farm I was working on. It's actually pretty late into the build, but you know, it's not really gonna fit anywhere, so I figured I'd just show it now. Now for the blocks, I'm gonna start simple, with a simple sand duper, so that way I can get concrete. This only took maybe 10-20 minutes to whip up, and it works quite well. That being said, I'm gonna quickly AFK, and then I'll be back. And after quickly AFKing, I would say I have a little bit too much concrete powder now. I already took this out of the double chest, so that's why this one's empty. But yeah, this is more concrete powder than I think I'm ever gonna need in my entire career. And after turning it all into concrete from the powder, this is the last shulker box that needs to go out to the build. Deep slate was also relatively simple, and it only took about 10 days. The bigger pain was actually getting the tuff, as since it only really spawns in small patches, I had to really scour for it. And without a proper raid farm, I couldn't get the quartz how I anticipated, so I instead had to mine it all.
Which, yeah, there's none in there because, look, it's day 440 and I just forgot to record this entire segment, so I'm doing it right now.
And unfortunately, the terracotta time-lapse kinda corrupted. But I can still show you what it looked like before, and this is kind of what it looked like. As you can see, quite the difference. Gentlemen, the time-lapse is here, so let's get into the madness. Well, boys, it appears I have made it. I can't say I'm thoroughly excited, but I will say I am very proud. I never thought I would actually finish this in hardcore, but just like that, we're all done. I'm all done with my first mega build of the world. Something I never thought I'd say. It took 428 days to get this done. This took a combined total of 400 hours. That is including the build time and creative, so. Wow, I'm terrible at clarifying stuff. So what I mean is like designing it in creative because, yeah, I'm gonna be real. I am not freehanding this in survival. That sounds like torture. I guess we'll take off maybe about 100 hours because I also did some other stuff. Let's just say 300 hours, call it even for this. I mean, this is surreal. It really is. Now my next project's gonna be filling this in, and I'll do that off camera. I'll show it in the next episode, don't worry, but I'm not too worried about it right now because I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm gonna do this. And I was thinking of extending this out and then doing something over here with the rail, obviously, and then the same for maybe like a parking lot or something. As for this side, I was thinking maybe just extending it over the entire valley because my squid farm is down there. It's not the best, and I'll do a better one later on, but it's just to get me going. I could terraform this down, we'll see, maybe. And as you can tell by the chests, I finished this up on Christmas night. And gentlemen, there we have it. Somehow I condensed 400 hours of my life down to 7 minutes. So if you like the video, consider subbing and just liking the video in general. And if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Hope you have a good one. Peace.